When you're in the NFL, it's imperative that you make decisions with your head and not with your heart. I've brought this up regarding Nick Foles. I know nobody in Philadelphia wants to trade him, but if there's an offer out there that's too good to refuse, you better pull the trigger. The same thing can be applied here with Mike Groh being promoted to offensive coordinator. Because, I don't know, I want to say like 75, 80% of Philadelphia wanted to see Deuce Staley get the job, get the opportunity, because he's the lifelong Eagle and Mike Groh is not. People wanted to see Deuce Staley get a shot. I thought Deuce Staley would get the shot, but I was wrong. It's Mike Groh. And you know what? Mike Groh should get this opportunity, and it's really not that close. I mean, if we were questioning Deuce Staley's running back rotation all the time, why wasn't Jay Ajayi getting more carries? Last year we questioned the same thing. So if we're questioning that, what do you think is going to happen when he's got more responsibility and having to put together game plans? I know that Doug Peterson is the one calling the plays. It's not the offensive coordinator. But it doesn't mean the offensive coordinator doesn't have responsibilities. Mike Groh is more qualified for this position. And Doug Peterson made the right call. And by God, the guy just won a Super Bowl. Should we really be questioning him at this point? I don't think so. So let's get into kind of what Mike Groh was doing last year. All right, so not only was he the wide receivers coach, he was also responsible for third down situations. John DeFilippo, the quarterback's coach, responsible for the red zone. And first and second down was Frank Reich and Doug Peterson, essentially. So in there, Deuce Staley actually didn't really have any of those responsibilities in terms of the game plan for the week. It was DeFilippo, Groh, Frank Reich. By the way, the Eagles were second and third down, just so you know, and they were one of the best in the red zone. All right, so let's talk about Mike Groh and kind of his history and his background. So he is the son of former Jets head coach Al Groh. This was back in 2000. This is where Mike Groh got his start as a coaching assistant. He is a former quarterback. This was at Virginia from 1992 to 95. And he went back to Virginia when he followed his father when he became the head coach there from 2001 to 2008, I believe. And Mike Groh was a wide receivers coach there, quarterbacks coach, and also an offensive coordinator. He then moved on to become a graduate assistant at Alabama in 2009, quarterbacks coach at Louisville in 2010, and then became the wide receivers and recruiting coach at Alabama again, this time a second stint there, 2011 to 2012. He finally came back to the NFL in 2013, spent 3 years in Chicago as the wide receivers coach. He helped send Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey to the Pro Bowl. Jeffrey had his best season under Groh when he had 1,421 receiving yards in 2013. And even if you remember back in 2016 when he was the wide receivers coach of the Rams, he helped Kenny Britt eclipse the 1,000-yard mark, 1,002 yards. Kenny Britt then signed with the Browns and was subsequently cut because he's really not that good. So Mike Groh has a history of success, and I'm not going to complain about this. So last week, the Eagles toyed with potentially going into the season without an offensive coordinator, but today, according to Tim McManus, the Eagles are going to promote Mike Groh, and this is absolutely the right call. So I'm Adrian Fedkiw. I'm out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.